Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Katie and I am a mum of 4, so the mess is real and it is constant. This video is part 2 to my huge kitchen and pantry declutter, organize and clean with me. So in part 1, we did the pantry, we pulled everything out, we put it all back in and made it beautiful. So I will put the link in the description so you can find that. You should definitely check it out. And now in this video, my mum is helping me and we are going to move everything out of this fridge and freezer into my new fridge, which actually fits in my fridge hole. And then we're going to pull that fridge out and get rid of it so that we have a nice big pantry. And my washing machine and dryer are also in there, so we've got to clean that out, and it's just a huge job, but it is a great video, so please remember to like it and subscribe, and I hope that it provides you with some massive motivation. Enjoy! So as you can see, we've done the fridge side and now we're just doing the freezer side and we're putting it all into this little fridge here. I was worried because it's so much smaller, but I'm actually surprised at how much fits in it, and I think that it will be fine for us. We do have a spare fridge and freezer outside as well for anything that doesn't fit. So I'm going through all the condiments and all the bits and pieces that are in the fridge and getting rid of anything that's too old or that we're just not eating. And Mum is going to clean the fridge out for me so that it's all nice and we can pop it into storage because we are moving. So I'm very excited. We do have a new house and we will be getting the keys in 2 weeks, so stay tuned for so many transformation videos because we bought a renovator, so I'm very excited to show you guys that, so don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of them. They're gonna be awesome. But anyway, now that we've finished emptying the fridge, I'm going to take all of this junk off the top. There's just rubbish up here really. I mean, I've got my mix master thing that I very rarely use, as you can see, because it's so dusty. There is lots of kids Play-Doh and toys up here and just other stuff that gets shoved up here because it's our laundry as well, so mop buckets and things. I wiped it over and now we're going to pull the fridge out and move it out of the way, and you guys are going to get to see what is under my fridge. So I am very embarrassed. Please don't judge. It has been a very, very long time since I cleaned out under my fridge, so no nasty comments because they do hurt my feelings. But I did want to show you because I'm sure that there are a whole bunch of you that have the same mess under their fridge. So I'm going to clean this up and then we'll keep going. There's some more junk piled up behind me that you can kind of just see. I'm going to move that, and then I'm going to tackle the pantry down there. I couldn't get into it in part 1 because there was too much stuff in front of it, so I'm going to do that. that stuff has been moved onto the bench, I'm just going to give the floor a mop and get rid of some of the gross stuff because, you know, things have been spilt and not cleaned up properly. You know, when the kids drop drinks out of the fridge and whatnot goes under the fridge. So there was lots of sticky stuff on the floor. But yeah, so I've mopped that, and now I'm just going to tackle all this stuff on the bench. So this is all the stuff that was on the floor and on top of the fridge. I'm trying to put it in piles, like with the lunch bags and, you know, the plastic bags and whatnot. So I'm going to get rid of quite a bit of stuff that we don't use. I'll donate it or throw it in the bin if it's just rubbish. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just filling up a rubbish bag. Mum is starting on the fridge. You can see she's pulled out all the trays and things back there on the sink and she's washing them. So I'm just going to clear this bench, and then I'm going to give anything that's dusty a wipe over, and I'm also going to put stuff that I'm not using into boxes and take it to the storage shed, so that, you know, because we are moving. So the mix master, for example, I'm going to dust that off and stick it in a box. And then the things we are keeping here, like the lunch bags, because we use them every day for the kids' school lunches, I will load it all back into the pantry where I just cleared out. things back in that pantry that I wanted to keep in there, and I've got all the other stuff on the bench here. So the kids are going to help me with some boxes, and we're gonna pack the rest of the stuff away that we haven't already packed. I am going to clean the floor up, pick everything up, and I'm going to give it a vacuum because there's just heaps of sand and dust and stuff that's been walked all through the kitchen, and I hate feeling it on my feet. So I'm gonna vacuum that up, pack those boxes, and then Danny is going to help me unload the dishwasher. We'll unload it. I'm just going to give the kitchen a clean and wipe over the bench. And then I want to do something with my flowers. So stay tuned for that. So these are my flowers. My beautiful best friend Kelly bought them for me for my birthday a few weeks ago, and they're dried flowers, so they last forever, and I just love them. I just haven't had time to pull them out of their wrapping yet, so I'm going to try and arrange them the best I can in my vase and clean that up, and then I'm going to move into the laundry. Now the laundry is so dusty, it's super dusty. The dryer, which I use my dryer all the time, just made a massive mess, so I will be tackling that. so this is going to be super hard for you to see. It was very difficult to film, so I apologize that I'm in the way, but I'm trying to clean the windowsill down beside the washer and dryer, and the dust or lint or whatever it is so baked onto the windowsill from the old dryer we used to have. It made a huge mess, and I'm having to use a paint scraper to get it off because I can't get it off. So I did end up getting it off. I couldn't film it for you, I'm very sorry, because all you could see was my black shirt. But I used the paint scraper, and then I sprayed some stuff on it and let it sit for a little while, and now I'm just wiping it off, and it came off beautifully. I used my duster to wipe down the fly screen in there as well, which brought that nice and clean. And now I'm just going to load back my soaps and washing liquids and things, so they live on the windowsill in there. And I've also stacked the broom and the duster, and I'll put the vacuum and that down in that little crack as well. It's a nice little hidey hole for everything. But we've really nailed it. I'm loving this transformation. I think this is probably my favorite transformation that we've done so far, just because it just opens it up, and it's so nice to actually have space in the laundry and in the pantry to get to everything. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish clearing off the bench, and then we're pretty much done. Mopping. This mopping liquid stuff is amazing. You just wet your mop head and you squirt it on the floor and you mop it around. It smells amazing, and you don't have to wipe it off, so I love it. I'll find out what it's called and I'll let you know in the next video, but we're all done, and I am just so chuffed with it. All the appliances are away. We did that in part 1, and there's no junk on the bench anymore. I took the disco ball down, which will upset the kids, but that's okay. We'll find a new place for it in the new house. Yeah, there's just so much space in here now that it's all clean and beautiful and spacious when moving. Isn't that always the way? But I hope you guys found it super motivating, and I hope that you guys will subscribe and remember to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!